The Gauteng MEC of Health continues to limp from one crisis to another. MEC of Health Bandile Masuku and his spouse Loyiso, alongside President Cyril Ramaphosa spokesperson Khusela Diko, are now accounting for their involvement in the tender to Royal Bhaca Project to supply PPEs in Gauteng. The ANC says the party will have to act swiftly and decisively, just like it did when the Life as a Demanis tragedy struck.
A decision was taken that the PS will meet with the ANC deployees to government and get to understand what really happened, what was the role that the comrades played in this thing, in ensuring that they get to be resolved. And that meeting will take place today. So I know he will be meeting with the Premier, and then he will meet with the MEC Masuku, so that they are able to formulate a view that will be presented to the provincial office bearers, so as that the decision can then be taken whether to take the meeting to an urgent PEC meeting, or the PS should then continue with the process of doing these things and getting to the bottom of it.
The Masuku and Diko families are seemingly very close, as Loyiso Masuku was Khusela Diko's bridesmaid. However, their friendship has now gotten the pair and the MEC Masuku into hot water on allegations of corruption.
Remember, first thing first that we need to do is to establish. So they will be given the opportunity to engage with the PS, explain to him the process that they understand, the process that they believe was followed, and what their active role in all of these things. Only then will the organization be able to advise. Remember, the PEC will have to take a decision as to what needs to happen. And I'm sure you are privy to the statement that will have been released by the Youth League, calling for swift action and all of that in the manner that it was made during the Life as a Demanis debacle. So for us to be able to do those things, the organization need to get to an understanding of what really happened.
Gauteng Premier David Makhura will also this week release SIU investigations into tender irregularities in the Department of Health.
It's not the only issue that we are looking at. We are looking at the broader procurement aspect in the health department. So it's not one particular company, but the whole broader company. As the Premier has said last week, that this coming week he will actually have the media briefing to brief the residents of Gauteng how far has the investigation have gone, and basically let's wait for the Premier for that.
The ANC may call an urgent Provincial Executive Committee meeting to determine the fate of the MEC of Health, Bandile Masuku, and his wife, Loyiso Masuku. Samkele Maseko, SABC News, Johannesburg.